Well, hello my beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your new moon reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is your new moon reading. It occurs on the 14th of December. It's in Sagittarius. What's interesting about this new moon is it coincides with a solar eclipse. So double power there, but also it's a time for using your willpower and your determination to move through any obstacles and overcome those for a more successful and joyous outcome. Let's get straight to it. Whoa, Aries, we got straight away, we got a couple here. We have, don't let your past hold you back. Okay, very, very important message there. Don't let your past hold you back. Now, we also have believe in the impossible. Okay, so they definitely want you to move forward through this energy on the 14th of December. No holds barred. They want you to move straight towards your dreams. It says, show the world the real you. Okay, Aries, get ready to shine there. And also we have faith in your dreams. I think the message is pretty clear how they want you to proceed forward for the 14th of December onwards. There's a real positive shift in your sign for this time period, so I'm very excited for you. Let's go deeper and find out the energy. For those of you who are interested, I was using the Moonology deck to open the reading, and now I'm using the White Witch Tarot, oh wow, for the energy. Let's straighten those up there. We have Judgment. So some sort of decision needs to be made, a final decision in order to proceed forward. That is your protagonist energy. We also have the World card. Yeah, so don't let anything hold you back. You're closing down a cycle, which is interesting in order to move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful, very chaotic energy here. Oh, we have the Star card. Beautiful. That's the unified energy. So that is a very successful outcome. This is Aquarius energy as well, just to let you know. And we got a little bit of energy joining. As you can see, the candle sort of moves when there's energy joining the reading. What they're indicating here is a very exciting rise as you cut any ties of any situation or person who seems to be holding you back in some way from a path. Now we're just going to go a little bit deeper and get some of the details from the Good Tarot. Just to let you know, you only take uprights in this particular deck. No reversals are read in this one. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? We have Temptation. So maybe you're cutting yourself off from a situation that is very tempting. It could be a person. It could be anything really. We'll go deeper and find out. It could be your attachments to... as I said, a toxic love situation, or even, a toxic job situation, or, member of your soul tribe that leads you astray into mischief. We've all got one. Anyway, we got that Magician card energy. So this is manifesting a new start. It is very, very exciting. And Aries, that Magician energy is your energy. So you're very powered up to move forward. A little bit of magic on your side. We also have the Ace of Earth. Look at that. This is opportunity arriving at your door. So whether it is in terms of a new job opportunity or someone coming to invest in you fully and offer you everything they have in terms of a love relationship, it will come. I'll get a timeline for you, but it looks like there's something very lucrative or exciting on its way. We also have the Moon card. So that indicates all illusions are sort of shedding there. Anything that was holding you back, you're cutting ties from it. And you're seeing the truth of a situation as you move forward. Interesting. They've asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know for their highest good for this moon period, which was the 14th of December in Sagittarius, coinciding with that solar eclipse? Sorry, they just asked me to be quiet for a moment, so I was, just for a brief moment. We have 5 of Earth. I'm just going to go get that other card. We have the 5 of Air. Two fives coming out there. They're indicating some sort of obstacles, letting go of those obstacles. Also, the synchronicity here. So there's definitely a turning point when you start to see synchronicities. 2 5s. Now, as I said, 5s are about obstacles, overcoming those obstacles. And both those cards are about letting go of things that are not going anywhere in particular. So let's just cross this energy with some final cards to get an overall. I'm using the Golden Tarot of Renaissance. We have the Strength card. So this is a new deck. I'm really excited about it. Definitely injecting some new energy into the reads. Strength card there. So this is about you knowing what you deserve and going after it. You know, you're not accepting anything that's broken, or perhaps you're trying to fix something that was broken. Maybe that's your confidence or something. There is something that is tempting you though sometimes. We will come to it when we get there. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so definitely manifesting with that Magician card, manifesting a new start, a new passion, a rebirth in the situation. We got the World card, so you're closing down a cycle in order to usher in the new. Okay, very, very exciting. So there seems to be some sort of opportunity, whether that's something that you're passionate about and that you want to achieve. Then, sorry, they're just giving me something. One moment, please. It's like somebody cooking some sort of meat on a pan. I can't really see what that is. What is that? Okay, it looks quite meaty. I'm guessing it's not. I don't think it's meat though. I'm getting this. Maybe it's some sort of dark fish there that it might be tuna or something like that on a pan. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. Okay. It smells quite nice as well. Sometimes I get food as indicators, almost to stop you in your tracks. So if you're just listening and doing your stuff and it's like, well, there's something in this message for you. So if you're cooking tuna on a pan or something like that, then there's something in this message for you. Okay, now we have this Ace of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. Okay, so there may have been something that you had to let go of in order to acquire something new. There really feels like there's a new start here. We have an 8 of Swords in the reverse, which indicates, you know, some sort of hope, some sort of liberation, some sort of freedom from a situation that may have been keeping you stuck. And we also have that 9 of Cups. It's in the reverse. It was keeping you unhappy there. They've asked me to go again. They want 4 cards to cross the 4 cards. We've only got 3 so far. Let's go again. Thank you so much. Aha. Well, it's quite clear they want that one. Tower. Okay, so they want you to come out of your comfort zone. You may be trying to close off a cycle, but it's very, very hard. It's very tempting. So this Tower, it comes along to shake up the energy, make you, or sort of nudge you to make a decision. Are you in? Or are you out? Are you shutting this down? Or are you, dilly-dallying? Are you completely being tempted by this situation all the time? Whatever this is, we'll go deeper and find out. But they've got a Tower here. They want to change things up for your highest good. The overall energy for the time period is the Judgment, the World, and the Star. So very positive energy, but there's something to think about here. Now, you may have been denying your feelings in some sort of situation, whether it's something that, as I said, you're tempted by, a person or a situation. Maybe, where you are in a job situation right now, it's tempting to stay because you're comfortable. And but there may be a fear of change here. You need to change, and you may be denying it to yourself. Also, there's an indication that maybe it's a relationship with somebody that goes round and round in circles, and someone is either not learning the lesson, and deep down you may be denying it, but this is the energy of the time period, which is the protagonist energy. So you're making a final decision on this, and it's almost like you've had a bit of an epiphany. Now, that Tower card can also be an epiphany. It can be like a lightning bolt from the blue, where you have a wonderful idea that you think, why have I been keeping myself stuck in this situation? I deserve better, or I can obtain better. This Judgment card, it just indicates you're thinking about your path, the big questions. Is this the person I really want to be with? Is this the job I want to be in? Do I want to live in this state? Do I want to, you know, where do I want to be in life? Look, it's about looking at how far you've come, where you are now, and sort of making a judgment on where you need to be for your happiness, for your success, because we have that Star card there. It's also understanding what you need to do in this situation and then actioning it, okay? Spirit says, you know what to do. So take the necessary required action in order to step into your abundance, and that's to close some sort of cycle down. So they're just showing me something. One moment, please. They're showing me some sort of popping candy in the mouth. You know, that wonderful stuff that you put in and you eat it and it makes like a load of popping sounds in your mouth there. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Maybe your child or someone just gave you something as a gift, or you gave it to somebody. Popping candy, perhaps you're cooking with it. If that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? Popping candy. I mean, I'm trying to symbolically pick up the energy of what that could be. It could be that, you know, popping candy, I always associate it with some sort of celebration for me. It could be about, you know, reliving this sort of energy, which is a little bit, not childish, but, you know, sort of your inner child, that sort of energy, letting go of any stress. Because when you think about popping candy, you live in the moment. You're listening to that candy, right? It's popping in your mouth. You're not focusing on cooking whatever for dinner, or, you know, getting the car serviced or any of those things. You're listening to the candy. So it's very much in the present moment. I know that's a tenuous link to popping candy, but I'm not sure why they're giving it to me. Other than that, really, unless it resonates with you in some way. But the Judgment here is a call to your inner self and your inner path, your prosperity path. You're on your way, but there is something that is very tempting. There is something that draws you back. Now, this could be an attachment to an outcome. It could be an attachment to a situation, but Spirit says, close it down. Okay, we got that World card. It's in the antagonist position. It's difficult. I know, we're all human. It's very hard to sort of move on from a situation, especially when we feel like there's unfinished business there. It's hard to gauge when there's unfinished business and when you need to shut it down, because there's feelings involved. And excuse me, you know, none of us came to this world with a manual. We don't know how to do life. We're just using that inner gauge in order to figure out how we truly feel about a situation and trust our intuition as to authenticity. Is someone showing us their true selves? If not, then we need to shut it down, okay? They're indicating this area, which is about authenticity, taking off the mask. So if you feel like someone is not healthy for you in some way, or is not fully being authentic with you, you know, walking away from that situation actually leads you further on your path and almost lets the other person or the other situation know, Aries, they're not playing a game here. They know they're worth better. So they're willing to walk away from something and take away the power in order to have self-preservation, okay? And dignity, and also integrity. Sorry, they're just giving me a word there, integrity. Excuse me. Now, this indicates some sort of big decision, whether it's to relocate or to close a situation down. You may be actually traveling there. It's a spiritual sort of moving forward as much as it is a physical one. A lot of stress, a lot of burden was on you. Well, I feel like is still on you up until the 14th of December, when all of that shifts and changes. This is the antagonist energy. So it's like receiving the World card in reverse. In your job, Spirit gives you like a mission with this card, which is turn that around, okay? So just so you're aware. And turning it around, you got that Magician crossing it. So that's a very exciting position to be in as we hit the 14th. Now we have the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. This is success. It's hope. It's starting to see whatever it is you've been trying to manifest. It's starting to see the stars align for this very moment. So there's going to be an exciting outcome here. Things are being spotlighted for you. Also, they want you to have a look here at that star. It's about indicating where you were and, you know, how, you know, you weren't fully shining. Okay, think about the energy, what you give your energy to. Does it give back? Does the situation appreciate you in the same way and give you a reciprocal energy? If it does, as you can see, after the 14th, you know, you're fully realized there. You're sort of like stepping into your power. The star is about inspiration as well, illuminating the pathway that you should take for sort of a... It's almost like it is a new beginning, but it's an inspired one that you may have been planning for quite some time, but something was just holding you back a little bit. They want you to really pay attention to your heart chakra and to follow your heart and speak your truth, okay? Because they're also indicating that area, the throat chakra. For me, right now, it's more about the heart, following the heart. This is more illuminated. This is what they're showing me right now. They're saying the name Teresa. Teresa, so either your name is Teresa or a person in your life that is relevant to your situation is called Teresa. There's a real energy from this card of success, some sort of award or recognition for the path that you've taken so far, and it's almost like something is going to happen in and around the 14th that sort of flips things on its side, which kind of suggests you're on the right path. You may have been questioning that path. Am I still... Oh, Spirit's giving me that candle just flickered there. They're giving me a real sort of heads up on you maybe doubting a path that you took. You've invested a lot of hard work, sweat and tears to this path, and the temptation at the moment, this is not for everybody. But I feel like you may have been thinking you're not getting the results that you're hoping for, and there's a real temptation to walk away, okay? But there's something about ego and confidence here. I'm going to pull a card on it. That's best because I'm just getting this energy is not for everyone. They're just sort of giving this thing where someone wants to walk away from something that you'd invested in for quite some time, and because it hasn't been working out in the way that you'd hoped, yeah, it is delayed. It's frustrating. This the Eight of Wands in the reverse indicates frustration, you know, feeling stuck. You can't see the road ahead. The Judgment card again. So same message. This is about your path, you know. You will see things very clearly and you will make that decision. I don't feel like Spirit wants you to give up here. I feel like they're saying you're on the right path. You're about to see it. But the temptation here to give up on something, they want to close down unhealthy attachments, but they don't want you to give up on something that you've really invested in. We have the Temperance in reverse, and we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, they're telling me here that they do not, you know, success is assured. We have the Temperance in reverse. Now this card indicates, you know, a disruptive energy, feeling out of control, and you know, you've invested in this path, whatever it is. Maybe it's a career path, or even it may even be a relationship, but they're asking you to close down the unhealthy cycles with it. So for example, if you've invested in a career path, so they're just showing me like, it's like stained glass windows. That's very precise. If you make stained glass windows or something out of glass, then there's something in this message for you. But if you've invested in a career, any career, it doesn't matter what it is, and you've obsessively been going after it, and you've not been having a work-life balance, it hasn't been harmonious, they want you to look at those unhealthy attachments to being a workaholic in order to invest a little bit more time in yourself. Ultimately, you're going to be successful. We have that Five of Wands in the reverse. That's harmony, success. Any problems that you've had will be resolved. Hang in there. That's the energy they're giving me here. But if you're thinking about giving up on your career or anything like that, I mean, they're giving me, don't do it. There's a wonderful opportunity to come that's actually quite a surprise. But they want you to release any unhealthy attachments. Similar to a relationship, if you feel like you're tempted by this person and each time it's unhealthy, toxic cycles, obsession, you know, some sort of unkindness even there, close that element of it down and move into a new cycle. You can heal it. We got the star there. So that indicates there could be healing in this situation if you wanted to, but things have to change. It cannot continue the way it is. Now we have the Temptation card. This is... it is attachment, basically. It's an attachment to things like the outcomes, you know. So for example, you want to go from A to Z, okay? And you're mindful of that's the goal. Brilliant, that's what you're working towards. But it doesn't always have to be exactly that, okay? Because if you're manifesting from a place of everything has to be exactly like that, Spirit says, come on, give me some room for maneuver here. I can't give it exactly like that. I can zigzag your path so you meet all the people you need to before you get to your goal, and then you'll look back and go, I got there. It wasn't the route I intended, but I got there. Spirit says, we can help you do that, but if you're being attached to any kind of outcome, for example, a material outcome or something like that, something that's unhealthy, they want you to watch for that, okay? Also, this could be temptation to financial sort of, you're workaholic and you're just thinking about the money all the time, building and building and building, which is great. You have to pay the bills, but at what cost? Okay. As you can see, this figure, she's taken a really big bite out of that apple, and has become very lethargic. She's not nourishing her soul. Okay, so just be mindful of those things. Also, if you're overeating, for example, you're not nourishing your body if you're overeating. Also in love, if there is a toxic connection here that you just cannot, like a moth to a flame, you cannot resist, but each time it ends up with you being burnt or hurt or left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, that's not healthy for your psyche. It's not healthy for you. You stay in one position, you become lethargic, and you don't open yourself up to new possibilities in love. So just be mindful of what this card is telling you, because I feel like it's any sort of excessive addictive behavior that doesn't really nourish your soul, okay? It keeps you stuck. Now we also have this wonderful Magician card. I love this. There's so much wisdom here, but also it's about magic. You're aligning yourself with the universe and recognizing that anything is possible. So this is a new start. Whatever you're trying to manifest, you're using your visions, you're turning them into reality. Be careful what you wish for, because they will come pretty close to what you'd hope for, but leave a little bit of room for maneuver. There's a lot of magic around you at this time, especially with that solar eclipse. You're powering up. And by magic, I don't mean like, that hocus pocus stuff you see in Disney films and everything like that. I feel like there's a real grounded energy to this. Your willpower, your determination, but also that connection to things like the law of attraction. What you think about, you truly do bring about. So I feel like you're being mindful of all of that, and you're starting to manifest. Oh, they just gave me something, which is, we got another bit of energy joining. What they're giving me here is, be mindful of what you're manifesting. How does it help not only you, but others? Because that's when things manifest quicker. When you are also in some sort of service to others. And it doesn't mean that you have to ask for $1 million and say, I'm going to give away $20,000 to charity, and I'm going to give this person that, the other. I don't mean that. It means how can you give your love away? Okay, without leaving yourself with lack. Okay, it's a caring energy. It's a reciprocal energy, a sort of a gratitude. So they just wanted me to give you that. That's obviously for somebody here. I cannot imagine, Aries, that you don't always give back in some way, because you've got a wonderful, open, nurturing heart there. So I feel like you're always in a reciprocal energy. But what I've got here is that whatever it is you're manifesting, it's going to surprise you. It's going to come out beautifully the way that you'd hoped. The stars are aligning for this. They're just indicating something here. They're showing me like a glass pyramid, and it looks like an ornament. It looks like one of those, little trinket ornaments that you would have as a decoration. It's like a glass pyramid, and there's something golden inside, it looks like, or some sort of figurine inside this pyramid. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. If you've got one of those, or if you're looking at it, or you just glance at it as you're listening to this reading, or perhaps, you just bought one of these. Sorry, they actually just gave me the name Joss. It was coming through. So as they were speaking, I was saying Just, but they also said Joss. So maybe your name is Joss, or you gave a gift to someone called Joss with that. If that resonates in some way, there's something in this message for you, okay? Now we have this wonderful Ace of Earth. It's beautiful. This is about prosperity in its purest form. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest financially, it's going to be very lucrative. You're going to see abundance made manifest in front of you from the 14th. You're going to, it feels like you may be aligning yourself with some sort of new job or a promotion, a raise, some sort of investment or success in an area where you had given up, or you may have been wondering, should I give this up? The universe is about to come back on in and say, don't be thinking about leaving or giving up here, because this is the universe showing you. They're giving me something else. One moment, please. This is the universe showing you that you're on the right path. They're showing me, I think they've done this before, I'm not sure, because it seems very familiar. I feel like it's Marlon Brando, and I'm not sure of the film. I feel like he's traveling in a car. This is how they're showing me. He's in a car. I feel like he's in a seat with somebody else, and he's saying, just when I thought I was out, they dragged me back in. Just when I thought I was out, they dragged me back in. Okay, so there's this energy of you may be thinking about leaving the situation because things are not going the way you'd hoped, but the universe is showing you, no giving up just yet. Here's your prosperity. Okay, here's some luck for you. This is something you worked hard for. You're about to make an impact, and it feels like, yeah, there's been can you see that huge rock there? You may be overcoming some sort of obstacle because it is paired with some fives. So, yeah, it's going to be, it feels like you're being raised up for something, and financially. Now we have the Moon card. So this is about illusion. This is about, getting rid of anything that you may have been keeping that was holding you back. We got those 2 5s there. There's a 5 of swords there. How are you talking to yourself, Aries? The swords are about communication. So you maybe sort of leaving behind a way of talking to yourself that may be negative. Things like, oh, it's never going to happen. Maybe I should just give up. Spirit says, drop that sort of talk to yourself, and maybe you'll start to see things a little bit more clearly. This Moon card is about manifesting things that were unseen. It's about some sort of change here, trusting your intuition that you knew all along. And as you can see, we got the stars aligning here for a very successful outcome. That solar eclipse they keep showing me like a sun that is like really bright and sort of, there's just a lot of movement in it. I can't even describe what they're showing me. It's like this ball of mass that just keeps sort of really just moving. I'm just going to call it moving. Unless they give me a word, I'm just seeing it moving. And it just feels like it's radiant, it's pulsing. That's the energy they want to give me. It's pulsing. And it's a very successful change for you, a turning point here. But also with this Moon card, you're going to see things very, very clearly. There may be some sort of truth revealed to you, an opportunity revealed to you. It's going to be so clear that you're actually on the right path, Aries. Now, we have this 5 of Earth energy. When you got a 5 of Earth there, that's about, again, it's about the illusion of lack. It's kind of an energy of, I didn't get that job I was hoping for. And Spirit says, yeah, you didn't get it because it wasn't meant for you. Because why? There's something better coming along. So you're being guided at this time towards something that is very lucrative, but you may be focusing on or drawing attention to things that you're hoping to have that you have not yet. And I know that's an obvious thing. We always think, oh, I really wish I had that, or if only I had that. They want you to sort of be mindful about that sort of conversation, because you're telling the universe, I don't have that, I don't have that, I don't have that. I really think they're actually talking about The Secret. They've done this a couple of days ago, talking about The Secret. It's like, act as if you have it. Talk as if you have it. If you wanted a new tumble dryer or something like that, go, I really love this new tumble dryer. It has so many different settings. Now that the winter is coming in and it's really cold, I can just pop my stuff in the dryer, get everything dry really quick time. And, you know, I'm going to feel all nice and cozy. And as a result, I won't get a cold, all of those things. So it feels like talk in the moment as if you've got it, okay? Now, this 5 of air, interesting energy, this 5 of air. This is tension and conflict. I'm going to pull a star, pull a star. Maybe I will pull a star. I'm going to pull a card on this energy because it's crossed by that tower, okay? The 4th card is crossed by the tower. So tension and conflict by a bit of a surprise. And a tower doesn't always mean a negative surprise, just to let you know. But you may be a little bit nervous because something's about to change. It's bigger than you expected, more lucrative than you expected in terms of a career path. I'm feeling it's more career oriented, but it may put you out of your comfort zone. And as a result, you may get a little bit nervous, okay? So there may be a little bit of tension there. Can you please clarify this 5 of Swords with the Tower? We got the Emperor. Aries, that's you. Oh, we got the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, a lot of stress, but you're starting to let that go. Queen of Swords. So I'm going to pull another card on that because this is 2 people. We got the Emperor here. We got the Queen of Swords. Aries, you know, oh, we got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so a little bit of chaos and conflict, but this may be someone that you're currently in separation from, or, you know, there's some sort of conflict there with this person. We got the Emperor. So the energy of this, Aries, is yours. You know, this is you thinking about the future, maybe looking after your business and sort of maybe even starting up your own business, being an entrepreneur, being a bold leader, having that courage to step into your power on your career path. But there's somebody that you cannot resist, male or female. This is not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy here. There's something, because this is crossed over the temptation card here. Someone that, you know, maybe you're not even talking to at this moment. Maybe you're waiting for them to make the next move. Maybe you think you should make a move, but you really don't want to, because we got the Queen of Swords on the other side. I'm looking at this like we got a stalemate. Someone's not talking. Someone wants to make a move, but isn't. I mean, we got a bit of a gameplay here, Aries, and I know you guys and girls, you do not play games. You don't want to play the games, but if you're forced into a situation where you have to be in protective mode and sort of protect your wonderful heart there, I feel like you can step right up and be as good as the rest of them in terms of games. I feel like this doesn't have to be a love interest, just to let you know that. It could also be, they just, all of a sudden, I sort of lost my balance. I don't know if you noticed, I went like that. I got like an energy of, I was put off balance, but they just said the words shaken to the core, shaken to the core. Okay, so maybe something that you were not expecting happened with this person. Now you could be dealing with another Aries or someone with an Aries placement there. But we got it in the upright. So this indicates there's maturity here from your side. I'm getting maturity, but also standing in your power, authority. You're keeping your cool in this situation. Now, in between here, we have the 10 of Wands. It's in the reverse. So maybe you're finally shutting down a toxic cycle with somebody, saying, no, I'm not taking this BS, okay? Again, before I got sidetracked by shaken to the core, what they said earlier a moment ago, I was going to say that it doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It could be someone that you're not talking to who is like a boss or a co-worker or maybe a partner in terms of a business partner. It could be a member of your soul tribe or your family, because we do have the 10 of Pentacles there, which often indicates maybe family or family business or some sort of family related thing. Or maybe, see, the 10 of Pentacles is often a very positive card. So I feel like you're shedding a certain way of dealing with this person and finally saying no and saying, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to take some time out and think about things. Now you may have been forced into this position because we have that Queen of Swords energy. So this is an air element. So someone could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. This Queen, male or female, as I said, it's not about the gender of the card, it's about the energy of the card for me. So this person's not talking. They're cold, a little bit, it's almost like self-sufficient kind of energy, and there needs to be a conversation here. It's like fire and ice, look at that. okay? Opposites, they do attract, but when you got fire and ice situation here and nobody's talking, we got a stalemate. Now this can be healed, just to let you know, because we do have that 10 of Pentacles crossing it. But this queen, I mean, I feel like there's a stubborn energy here. As you can see, look, one is looking after the other. So male or female, not a gender specific reading, as I just said, but it feels like one is looking after the other, and the other, it's almost like drama for a fact. You know, someone's looking away like, I'm not listening to you. I can't hear you. No, nothing, not doing it. And the other one's like, come on, we need to talk. Or is there like, well, I'm ready to make a move, but you've gone a bit silent on me. So you want to tell me what's going on? There needs to be a conversation. What was that energy? I just saw, maybe it was a reflection that on there. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. Sorry, it was just a reflection on the cards. I thought they were trying to indicate something, but no, it was a reflection on the cards. So please ignore me. Yeah, but we have this energy of someone withholding their love. How they really feel. Look, we've got a little cup there. So someone is denying their feelings on a situation, and they're doing it on purpose. Yeah, doing it on purpose, but it's crossed by that 10 of Pentacles. So this person actually, between you and this person, it looks like you want the 10. You want a happy sort of unit together, abundance. Maybe because there's healing here, it looks like it can come back into balance and being, but there has to be a conversation, and also there's wisdom. There needs to be a little bit of learning here. I'm just gonna cut another card. Can you please clarify that energy? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? How would you like to receive? Thank you. 6 of Wands, ego. Okay, so it is a bit, as I just getting this energy of someone's not talking. It feels like you may have a lack of confidence in this connection because this person's gone silent, or you're feeling like retreating, giving up on this. But actually, what needs to be healed is the toxic cycle, or the temptation to do the same thing over and over and over again and never get, you're not going to get a different outcome if you are in the same sort of cycle with this person. Now we have the Strength card. So there's confidence here. With this, we got the Leo energy, the Strength card. Something was broken. Maybe a pillar of trust. We got that pillar there, pillar of trust with this person. Maybe there is a temptation to always revisit old wounds with this person. Maybe you trigger each other with some sort of wounding from the past as soon as you come into being. This feminine figure here, male or female, again, as I said, not a gender-specific reading. It's about this feminine figure. It looks like she's trying to keep it all together. So Aries, are you trying to keep everything together, all your emotions all together? Are you feeling like you're breaking in certain areas because you're trying to have this sort of energy of confidence in a certain situation, but you know it's no good for you? If that's the case, they're giving an energy of the Tower on the other side, which is let the chips fall where they fall, then you'll see what you got. You know what you're saying? You know what I'm saying? When everything falls and it's crumbled to the ground, you just look and go, okay, well, now I know where I'm at. Okay, and then the only way is up. So I feel like there's an energy here of you're manifesting a wonderful new life for yourself. And if this person that has gone silent, or whatever the dynamics are in that connection, if they don't step up, then it's their loss. Okay, I feel like your new energy and moving forward, closing down cycles and sort of rising in your career path, I feel like this person's going to come back on in and talk. We have that Ace of Fire. So this is, this is often someone coming towards you to suggest, to let you know that there is new passion here. They want to discuss how they feel about you, their emotions, but also I feel like it's attached to a new project, some sort of opportunity that's coming your way. Wands are about achievement, goals, things that you are trying to get off the ground there. So there is some sort of news coming on in. It's often divinely guided. And you can see that figure, they're in the tree. You're being raised up here, okay? The sun is shining. It's actually huge. So around about the 14th, there is a big opportunity for a shift here. Now, we have that Ace of Pentacles. It's in the reverse, which indicates, either a one-sided connection, someone was not investing, or there's an energy here of there was a disappointment in some sort of job opportunity that didn't go the way you'd hoped, but now you can see why, because something better came. Okay, with that Ace of Fire, something that is more in line with what you're trying to achieve or what you're about, your energy. We do have this Eight of Swords in the reverse. So this indicates there's new hope here. You're escaping from one situation and moving into a time of something that is more healthy for you. But because you can't fast track this, okay? If you want to heal something with somebody, it doesn't heal overnight. There has to be solid conversations. There has to be almost a release from an old way of thinking. So, there has to be freedom in the mind. Because if you or this person's always revisiting old conversations, you did this in the past and I can't forgive you. If you can't forgive the situation or they cannot forgive the situation, then there's the barrier. That's as far as you both can come. If you can honestly both say to each other, okay, you did this in the past and I'm finding it very hard to forgive this situation, but I'm gonna, so that I can try and be with you. I'm not gonna forget it. There may be occasions when I do not let you forget it either, but I'm gonna try and move past it. Then maybe you and this person have a way to move forward, okay? So everything's not cut and dry. I totally get it, but it feels like there's a liberation. It goes with that World card. You're shutting something down in order to get something better and new. And we have the Nine of Cups. It's in the reverse. So it indicates, you're shutting down a situation that you are not happy in. Why do you want to stay somewhere where you're not happy? Ask yourself, not in a selfish way, but ask yourself, what do I get from this situation? How does this situation enrich my soul? Is it good for my soul? Is it bad for my soul? Does it make me feel bad about myself? Does it make me question my confidence? Does it make me feel like part of me is broken because I'm not accepted by the situation? Then that means it's something to be let go of. Okay? Now, they're indicating here another person does not break us per se. We sort of like, I want to get this right because I don't want anyone to take offense with this. So for example, if someone does something awful to me, I can sort of like change my mindset on it. It's going to be painful, absolutely, but I can take myself out of the situation and I can take my power back by saying, I don't accept this behavior. This is shit. How dare you talk to me? How dare you act like that? How dare you, obviously it wouldn't be just like that. It would be like, I'm a Scorpio, real shit would go down. They'd be kicking and they'd be like screaming and all of that, of course. But I'm affecting me, okay? I'm affecting me. So just so you're mindful, I see that you're actually shutting down a situation in order to remove yourself. And as a result, either the person comes towards you and says, hey, can we work on this? I didn't mean it, I said some things that I didn't mean, because we got Five of Swords there. So there's some sort of hurtful discussion that's gone on there, some sort of sabotage going on, and maybe walked away from a connection because we got abandonment with that Five of Coins. You got to ask yourself those questions as to, how can I turn this around? Okay, I hope I've described that correctly, because I'm trying to give the energy that they're giving me. Like people, of course, have hurt me in the past so much that, been so wounded that I thought I'm never going to get up again. That sort of energy. Of course, people are real horrible people sometimes, let's put it that way. But once you sort of recover from that energy, you take the power back and you can stop them from affecting you, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to stop there because we're going to go on to the Tower. The Tower card indicates some sort of surprise, okay? It's a sudden upheaval, something that you're not expecting, perhaps a paradigm shift. It's to shake up the energy, stop you sitting on a fence. Because if you sit on a fence, you're still giving away your power. You're letting others decide for you, okay? So, but if you say, I'm shutting this behavior down, I'm not accepting that, you stay over there, I'm going to stay over here, that's the end of it. That person over there is going to be like, Aries. So I couldn't get away with that. Okay, all right. So now I know where the boundaries are. Okay, you're teaching. So I'm just going to pull a card on it because Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can I pull a card just on that Tower card on its own? What's the surprise here? Ooh. Oh my gosh. It's the Tower. Well, I know it's the Tower. It's a surprise for transformation. That's what they're indicating. And it's to help you regain your confidence in a situation and know that you're enough. They said I'm not finished with that. So, okay. Can you see? They want you to take back that power. That's why they just gave me that big spiel about confidence and, you know, taking back the power and teaching someone else how you can expect to be treated. You don't have to depend on others, Aries, and I would never imagine that you would ever do that anyway, but you may have felt that someone knocked your confidence, or that, you know, a job was lost and it knocked your confidence. This Tower moment is actually a surprise. Something better is coming here. You're manifesting something better with this Ace of Wands and this Magician. It is to address your confidence issues, how you talk to yourself. They want you to stand in your power. They want you to. They don't want you to be stuck. So maybe there's healing in itself for you and you alone, Aries. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Wow. 9 of Swords. Look at that. Anxiety. Something that's keeping you up all night. Nervous. Okay, it's painful. There may even be grief here, but they want to indicate amongst all that grief and sadness. Can you see that that crow there? It's like a white illuminated crow. There's hope in the situation. No matter what is going down, there's always hope. Don't be tempted in this situation to give up. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I feel like you're on the right path. You're on the precipice of something really big and exciting, but it feels like you've been going through the ringer at the moment, Aries, to be honest. I feel that sort of, that energy, and, oh gosh. You're definitely turning around. I'm just going to go get that card. Star card. So they're ending it there. They want you to know that this situation can be healed. This is not the end here. You're turning situation around for your success. Okay, Aries? So yes, it's been difficult. I feel how difficult it has been. It was hard to navigate the energy. It was very complex in just a moment ago. But this is inspiration. Once you see this new opportunity arise in your life, you're going to realize why you couldn't have the other thing. Okay? So, and also there is some sort of relationship here that needs to be healed. If you want to be with this person, you can be, but they're teaching you a lesson in confidence and knowing your boundaries. And by they, I mean, you know, spirit, the universe. We're all here on a spiritual path. And yeah, they just asked me quickly to go to, this is so, I never say this, but they just said, all gravy, baby. All gravy, baby. So maybe that's the sentence that you use. All gravy, baby. I'm just getting an energy that, you know, all gravy, baby indicates it's all going to be fine. You know, I get a very comforting energy with that sentence. All gravy, baby. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Any final messages for my beautiful Aries? It's a difficult energy. Could you please guide them? What do they need to know before we close this reading? You wanted me to come to this deck. Any final messages? Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Lovers. So they're indicating here there's maybe a rejection from something, and it felt brutal. That's the energy that I'm getting. It feels very brutal. Maybe there was a false start in something. It's to do with some sort of partnership. We got the Lovers card. Now this could be soulmate energy with somebody. There was a false start on this. This is called the Choice card as well. It used to be called the Choice card. So the choice is yours about partnership, whether you want to be with this person or not. But they're indicating here the lesson is about confidence. Okay, to know your worth, know your boundaries, and not be tempted by anything that is less than you deserve. We have that 4 of coins there. It's in the reverse, so that indicates letting go of attachments. Okay, letting go of an attachment to an outcome, perhaps, of the situation. Any final messages before we close the reading? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. 8 of, oh wow, same message. We got the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This can be healed. This situation can be healed. It will take hard work and perseverance, but there is repair work that needs to be done. Also, they want you to be mindful of workaholism, ambition, okay? Perfectionism as well. It doesn't always have to be exactly the way that you'd hope it to be, okay? So release attachments to the outcome. That's the second energy card that we've had with that. But a situation that you may have felt like you were rejected from, everything's going to be turned around, and you are in control of your destiny, Aries. So however you want this to go down, it is your choice. This is the Magician card again, double Magician. So focus your creativity, as in your visions, and you're turning those into reality using that inspired action. Whichever way you want this to go down, it can be so. At the center, you got the Lovers. It feels like it's your choice, Aries. Okay, there is a conversation coming with this person, but ultimately just be mindful that you have time for it, because if I feel like you're working really hard on your prosperity path and you're about to rise, so you'll be doing a lot of juggling. That's what I'm getting. It all kicks off around about the 14th of December. They're saying the name Miriam. I feel like this has happened before. Miriam. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Miriam, it's a very interesting name, very unique name. Miriam, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? We have the High Priestess, and it says, harness your mystic power, okay? Know that you have the answers within you. Everything is within you, including the world. The inner world that is within you becomes the outer world, okay? Just be mindful. Like attracts like. What you think about, you bring about. So harness that power and use it in order to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest for your highest good. Sorry, they just said turn the cards around, okay? I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle as well to close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? I felt that this energy for this reading was very complex. Oh, how would you like to receive? Thank you. Serendipity in the reverse. Oh, they asked me to go again. It's number 18, which is the number of the Moon card. So some sort of something unseen comes to the surface, and we have unfinished symphony as well. Okay, so it feels like they are addressing the two issues that have come up in this reading. Interesting. Before I read from the book, I'm just going to quickly get you a Nature's Whispers. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding... Oh my gosh, why are all the cards? The energy is crazy. We have gratitude and appreciation, and we have pause. So some reflection going on there, self-reflection with that pause. It's number 4. That is the Emperor. So as I said, that Emperor energy was Aries energy. Thinking about making a move, that pause just before you make that move in a certain direction. Do you really want this? What do you truly desire as an outcome for this situation? So there's reflection there, but also we have gratitude and appreciation. So it's that reciprocal energy with the universe. It's number 46. When you reduce it, 4 plus 6 is 10, which is, it's the Wheel of Fortune, which is a turning point and good fortune on the other side of that turning point. But it's also about closing cycles into moving on into new positive cycles. Okay, that number 10. So let's read from the book, Serendipity. You got the reverse message there, number 18. And that message is, perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it all fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson that you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you're meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. Wow, That is like bang on for this reading, and even like depicts that energy. You know, about it's almost like rejection is God's protection, you know, rerouting you to something better. The signs are clear that actually a better outcome is on its way. So don't get caught up in the energy of losing something that was not meant for you. We also have unfinished symphony. Now you got it in the upright, number 10, again about closing cycles and moving into a more positive time. And I'm just going to read you the prosperity message. It says, make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art. Tie up those loose ends so that you can move forward with surety, knowing that you're on a prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. Also, I'm just going to give you the relationship message, because a relationship did come through in that reading. It says here, moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied to you. It's important to achieve this. As I was reading this, I need to do the washing up. So if that's you, you're listening to this message and you've gone, I need to do the washing up. Then there's something in this message for you. I love that. It like tuned in right away. I need to do the washing up. Spirit's so funny. Maybe Spirit needs to do the washing up and they're like, hurry up already. I joke. I'm only joking. Okay, it says, you can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied to you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a coffee cup. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are. Make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved, and close the door on the past so that you can set yourself free. Only then can love really blossom. So is there a relationship here? It's unfinished symphony. Is there a relationship here that needs a reset? Are you walking away from something in order to reset the dynamics of the relationship and say, I'm not taking this anymore, so I'm walking away. And as a result, that other person steps up to the plate and says, I don't want to lose you. Okay. Also, we've got this Harlequin type figure, trickster kind of energy, sitting on something new there. Okay, an egg. Also, there's this symphony here, and we got two birds. Okay, separated by a soul song. Maybe now they're listening. They recognized the symphony is it's not unfinished. It's not finished yet, rather. Okay, I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, my angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Oh my gosh. Spirit is funny. I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets. Obviously, you can't see my face, so you have to take my word for that, I'm afraid. But we have the musical notes. Synchronicities, unfinished business. Okay, the soul song is still strong with you and this person. So listen. Listen to the subtext. What is this person not really saying? What do you want to say that you're not saying? Okay? We find it difficult. Humans are weird. You know, we find it difficult to say the really important stuff, you know? So we may say things like, we may look at a person and really say, I want to you want to look at them and say, I love you. But actually you say, your hair looks amazing. And all you really want to say is, I love you. But it doesn't come out. We're weird, okay? So listen to the subtext, listen to the soul song. They just want it on the unfinished symphony. And we have the dolphin, okay? Remember, things are meant to be fun as well. There's a lot of intelligence here. Dolphins are very intelligent, but they're also very emphatic. They're very intuitive. So listen to your intuition and also inject some sort of play, some sort of enjoyment here. If you're working too hard, if you're attached to the outcome and you're feeling not fulfilled or lethargic, inject some sort of fun into your life in order to raise your vibrations, okay? Where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want this on the star, okay? Because it's like propelling yourself forward, rising up out of the depths. to success. It's an energy of rising up and celebrating. There's a celebratory kind of energy to it. Okay, my beautiful Aries, we will leave that there. I hope something resonated for you in this reading. It was very complex. I do apologize. But if it did resonate in some way, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. Love and light.